Alright, we're live. Sorry about the small delay. Game decided it wanted to be slow in booting up. But yeah, we're live now. Sorry about that. Let's give it a moment. And then... yeah, which people can find. Right, so we're in fall. Got a lot of funky stuff here. As you can see, we have something of a small village going. We got our water right there. We got a lot of stumps, but whatever. We got saplings we can plant if we really need to. I'm gonna start plucking some mushrooms out, just later. Also, in case any of these are edible, even if like partial. I have a ragdoll. I was right. I was gonna go sell off a whole bunch of these, wasn't I? Yeah, I can deal with a little bit of like 50% poisoning, but these are only like 2% each. So I'm actually willing to eat them. They get me nice and full. These are a little bit problematic, because if I eat it right now, I'm just gonna die. That's kind of the problem there. But I do have them if I really, really need to. Really, the red pine mushrooms I'd rather have instead. So, I think I'm gonna go grab a whole bunch of them, because they're basically like having moral mushrooms. Hello. We're collecting mushrooms right now. Soul mushrooms. And some of these are pretty edible. They only give a small amount of poisoning. Like these, pretty good. Only 2% poisoning for 1.5 food. Same thing with these. These are pretty good too. Then we have these. They're used in potion brewing. Thank you. Yeah, we got bit of poisoning to deal with. It's not like a big deal. I'm not worried unless we get to full. Then we have a problem. Okay, what we got? What do we have for the last one? Right, we had this being set up here. So we got the wood going. We got the forge going. And we got our crafter going right here. This is where it is. So it's throwing stones. We become more throwing stones. I have a few more if I need to. Actually, we'll make a few more.
He may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
Who are you talking about, lady? Who are you calling an idiot? I don't tolerate that in my village. I might be the local village thief, but I'm also the one supplying you with life. That's a lot more ominous when you say it like that. I'm the one supplying you with life. Water. We'll check you on here. I'll go run over. 4 out of 10. Okay, that's enough for like another 2 days. Right, I still need to go ahead and mark towards there. Actually, I really need to mark there, because I know I have that quest going right there. Let's actually take care of it while we have the chance. So I might as well go back into that village. We got a whole bunch of really good stuff there the last time too. We got like what, like rock salt. We got some iron, bronze, a little bit. All that good stuff. Another bear, seriously. Last stream, I deal with one of you. I come by here again, and you're back. afraid you can kill me, I'll come back twice as strong. I ain't afraid. You kill me, I'll be back. Now you know I can't outrun a bear. So we just gotta outplay it. Oh, I ran into it. That's fine. Yeah, bears are annoying. I hate them. So you know what? We're just gonna have to deal with this bear. Because it's gonna be in the way. On the plus side, we'll get a ton of meat. Everyone will be fed for a while, so it'll at least round itself out. Oh, I didn't think one would respawn so quick. I guess to be fair, just did turn the next season. It would absolutely have respawned. I probably should have factored that into consideration. Let's do that. I can deal with the water later. It's water. Just do that. Just do like that. Good enough. Actually, I probably shouldn't even be eating that much until I know for a fact I'm not gonna die, because I basically just a bunch of food. Water's at least not an issue. I can just get water wherever. It doesn't be the cleanest water. I probably would get sick and die of cholera, but bad. Of course. You resist all your If I can't get it the second time, I'm gonna have to try and figure another way around, because I know this thing's gonna be a pain in the butt otherwise. Dang, I got down to like half. Yeah, I don't think we're getting past that bear for the moment. I think I got by on a fluke the last time. Which is really unfortunate. Alright, we'll just have to go around the long way. It's really, really painful. It's just a few minutes wasted now. This is valuable time where I'm not getting taxed to hell and back. Just gonna have to go ahead and play around that a little bit. I don't think a bunch of throwing stones and a stone axe is gonna be enough to kill it very easily. Because I got it last stream that I did with this, but yeah, I'm thinking it was a fluke. Oh well. How many people do I have working in this? I have to check. I do have 3. If I can get a 4th one, male or female, doesn't matter. If I can get a 4th person with that, do I have any houses spare actually? I should. Houses. Yeah, I do have 1 house. Because that one's mine. This one's not used. So yeah, if I can get another hunter, that would be great. I'm gonna at least heal up with what I have. But that's not good. We're out of healing. 1 second. Sorry about that. Alright. Just checking on something that was supposed to be coming in pretty soon. I'm gonna move a little bit away from there just to be sure. I'll pick those ones up. I know those ones are just... Bruh. We got bandits now too? He two-tapped me, of course. Man, this season really said, nah, you don't get to play. Alright. Let me see if I can get some... That's fine, we can work around this. It's just gonna mean that that village is gonna be a pain in the butt to get to. But I do know that there's really good loot there, that means. Because bandits don't spawn unless they're guarding loot. I know that from enough experience of playing. So there definitely has to be something they're guarding. Of course, it's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Which means today's probably going to be a lot of dying. Much healing as we can get. Since apparently sleep is not a thing in this game. I mean, you can sleep, but when we get closer to winter, I'm going to intentionally set winter to 1 day because I think that'll be really, really funny for the achievement. Because technically, I know the achievement is like get through winter wearing nothing. But at that point, we can just take advantage of what we got. Don't remember if I have to be outside for it or not. I'll have to look. But that's something to worry about for later. We basically got an entire stream, maybe 2 streams of autumn. But at that point, it could just be a case if I wait till next year to where I'm better set up as well. Yeah, we're gonna need to start making money soon. This is what I'm going to use. Yeah, I really don't have any armor. That's kind of the problem here. Kind of the problem. There, I can see them. A lot of throws stones on me. Oh, that's right, they don't save their HP over. I forgot about that. Unlike the animals, which will reset. Alright.
Beg for mercy!
Oh, dang it. Yeah, okay, I've got to clear these guys out, though. Would help if it wasn't so dark out, but it is what it is. I refuse to stop dealing with this.
Whoa!
I'm going to need to clear it out one way or another. The faster we get it taken care of, the sooner we get taken care of, the better. It's either that or the bear, and I'd rather take my chances on a bandit than a bear. like that's understandable. Then the bear's actually a bigger threat because I can whack him a couple of times, but it's always gonna regen health. Bandits, I can at least deal with one of them. Probably gonna die a couple times to the other. Alright, heal up. Burning through my supplies, but I can always get more. I know it grows throughout the year. Just so I can pick off
I'll
that
crush your face. I will.
Okay,
Make you
well.
dead and filthy scum.
Got one of them. Got the other one. There we go. It's a lot better now. Weirdly specific conditions on the eggs. I'll take the copper axe. Oh, you had a bronze mace. I mean, a really bad condition bronze mace. A few coins, but I mean, we take it. Oh my goodness! Look at all of those maces. All those spears. Berry wine and salted meat. I mean, those spears alone are entirely worth having to deal with them. Holy. Unfortunately, I don't think we have anything else. But, I mean, look at these spears. That's a lot of coins. 366 for this one. 164, 128. Oh, we're gonna be rich. How much money do we have? 1600. Yeah, we're not struggling for cash for a while. I'm just gonna eat the eggs. I know it's not the best, but you know, it's pretty good. Start looking for any. Here we go. Broadleaf plantains. We're gonna need to start restocking on them, considering I died a few times, and I need to make sure we have it. But yeah, no, we're absolutely rich. We are absolutely gonna be rich. If the best condition one's like 366 coins, and the worst condition is still like 120. Oh man, we are eating good. Like I said, I think I will keep the better spears, but ooh, sorry. Ooh. But yeah, I think the ones that are in like the worst condition will sell off for a little bit of coins. The ones that are in the good condition, we're gonna keep, because those ones will last us for a while. If I need them for later, I have them for later without needing to make any more. That's also a pretty important aspect, I wouldn't lie. Got 2%, that's fine too. Bitter, so that's fine. I'll wait until I'm under 50%, and then I'll get another bitter one. My bronze mace is still like 44, it was like 45 coins. Not eat anything else that's pretty close to high. There we go. So that says I have more. You gotta be You know what I mean. We are going to Stocky. Just yeah, I didn't expect bandits to show up though. That was a really unfortunate timing. I know that they can spawn. I know this game has random event generation. Anything from like bandits spawning to destroyed caravans to like raided tents to abandoned like fishing supplies that we've seen. And sometimes it'll last for 1 season, sometimes it'll be 2 seasons. Kinda just depends. Anyway, I need to get myself clean before I talk to these people. Ah yes, I love taking 0 damage. It's my favorite. But, you know, that was absolutely worth it. Even if it was like, okay, maybe not the best kind of situation, still worth it. Go to the deep end. Sticks on me, my stones. No, I do. I don't know why it said -2. Only 2 left. Oh well. Let's get. Here, we need some water. Need some water. It's clean. Definitely clean. I say as I'm going into the water that I'm bathing in. That is absolutely not clean, let me tell you. I'm drinking with it so close to me. Oh, Wukong and Equinox primer. We're going into rotation again soon. Neat. Hello, Doc. Let's keep that in mind for a later stream. Get out of the water. Do. So it looks like a sore thumb. Ain't pretty. Plus we can select on straw for a little while then. We don't cover forever, but it doesn't have to be forever. Let me go check to see if anyone has any little goodies lying around that I can take. As the expression goes, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. What's mine is yours is mine, what's mine is mine, yeah. No, I don't think it's been long enough that they've respawned to the chests, so... I'm going to late summer, to be fair. I mean, let's go see. The moon doesn't exist. No, it's probably just a case of I can't see, because I'm pretty sure I've seen the moon in this game before. It's a nice. It is nice looking though. It's a nice calm music too. Relax a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother these people until morning because it's rest time. Got a lot of people this time. We got 5 people.
Hello there. Goodbye.
3.
How is life treat?
Hello there,
Have a good
goodbye.
day.
What? No.
Oh, it's see you around.
23.
Oh, it's so long.
How do you do? Good luck.
We got 2 that are 23. I want to balance out the genders, ideally. So I'm going to take the guy first. If he sucks, I'm going for this girl. Afterwards, if not, I'm going to go for one of the 25-year-olds then. I need someone that has decent hunting. Let me check my people. Yeah, because the people that I don't have assigned to hunting have 1s in them, which means they're actively going to take debuffs, both in happiness as well as just other things. So, like, I know you'd love to do extraction, and I'd love to put you on extraction. I need you on hunting. You're more important on hunting for me. That's the big thing. That's the big thing. But yeah, no, we don't have any farm. I mean, seeds wouldn't be a bad idea to invest in, I will say. Get some farms going, get some fields going. Maybe I'll do that during the season. I'm not sure. At the very minimum, I guess I could set up a field next to my house. That wouldn't be a bad option. And I could pick up some seeds for what I know grows in the fall. And then I can pick up some carrot seeds as well for winter.
Yours?
When winter comes around. I'm also gonna need to pick up daub as well.
Talking to myself
Realize
make me
I have
crazy.
or not daub, limestone. So all the houses I have that are made of stone.
How is life treating you?
Hello, mister. So farming is complex.
Travelers of this realm are drawn to the bonfires like moths. Myself included.
So you don't have good extraction, but you are a good farmer.
So long.
So you probably are not the best person. So you probably have a 3 in that, and resource extraction is 1.
Oh, it's here again.
That's fishing or finding mushrooms. Okay, you're bad with hunting.
Have a
So
good
you absolutely
day.
are not getting picked up. Because you definitely have a 1 in hunting. You said you're struggling with animal tracks.
How are you?
Farming. You don't take
Have a good
crafting. I
day.
could take you, worst case scenario.
Oh, it's you again.
Crafting. So you are a bonus for crafting. You don't like farming.
Goodbye.
That's fine. You actually wouldn't be a bad pickup. If I needed a crafter, you'd be a really good pickup because I don't intend on you doing farming anyway, and you'd be a really good
Hello
crafter.
there. Have a good day.
With the stats for that. Diplomacy? You have diplomacy. Yes, you're gonna say farming is not their strong suit. Got a couple people that no one has a proficiency in hunting. A couple people that don't do well in extraction. Maybe someone that does really well in survival. Maybe not people that are good in survival, maybe. Some people are good in production. We don't have anyone that has anything except whippers as a negative in hunting. So I think I have to pass up all of you people. As much as I wouldn't mind taking someone as a 2, I'd rather at least try and gamble to get a 3. Worst case scenario, I could just take a 2 elsewhere if I really, really need to. But that is frustrating. I was really hoping that out of the 5 people there, at least someone would have a positive in there. Even if it was like, you'd be really negative, or you'd be really, one of the other negatives would be a really bad downside. I could at least try to work around that. Sometimes you just gotta take what you can get. Where's my pickaxe? Get salt. I'm gonna take some of that salt while we have the opportunity once dark. So I can just bring that back. And what I'll probably end up just doing is selling off some of that stone. Got like tin right here, that's pretty good. So we can either sell it off, we can keep it, some stuff, iron. Maybe turn it into forge, we get some ingots going. Kinda really just depends on what we need. Keep whacking. Come on. Copper's not bad. I could take copper, just copper tools. We can make bronze. The bronze stuff sells well. Got a rumble on the horizon. Probably got some storms coming in again today. More mining. I would say at least this area is a really good place to get some mining done. That's really useful. Like if we get salt. Salt's not going to be a pain in the butt to try to have to get. So we can make salted meat pretty easily. know that preserves pretty well. And yeah, you do lose a bit of water, but like, water's easy to do. I'd rather lose a little bit of water in exchange for a little bit more hunger. Because water, I can just go over to any decent water source and drink from it. Because apparently stuff like cholera does not exist. I get tuberculosis from drinking the water. What's that? That doesn't exist here. Water. A little bit funny about that mental image. Definitely gonna have to do a dip in the water then, though, because I know mining does get you dirty pretty quickly. I mean, it makes sense. Anyone who's seen anyone who's been like a coal miner before, you know how they come out looking like when they're not to, like, stereotype in the sense, but like, you know how dirty they end up coming out looking because of how hard that job is. Between all the sweat on you and all the coal dust and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you always see the pictures of like the coal miners that are just like covered head to toe in black, like black soot. Okay, we're nice and clean now. Excellent. All right, it's morning. I'm gonna go bother the guy. I can at least have a little bit of manners, but. Time come. Time has come and so have I. Something like that. Any Devil May Cry fans in here? No? Sir. You're 20 years old, you're like slightly older than I am. I'm not questioning it. Can help you with. Talk to your neighbor. He's complaining again, isn't he? It's not my fault that we have more tastes. I don't copy him, he's just flattering himself, is he? Of course he is. His ideas are simply not as original and unique as he thinks they are, so no wonder other people have very similar ones. Or so not the same, you can check for yourself. And tell him what's different. Alright, I can take a look. Give me 1 second, I will. Where's me? Start whacking everything inside the house. He's just going back. I gotta just find the differences. I'll go. Here. Oh, I probably have to tell him what they are. Okay, let me find what his house actually is. So I can probably start taking note then. I need to find Wojo Gojo over here. Empty with people in there. I feel like not empty, but there's people in there. Like, not what I meant. Never mind. I'm just gonna flip it out before it comes out worse than intended. Phrasing clearly is not my strong suit here. Donkeys right here. I don't mind donkey. Kinda cool. Alright, Wojo Gojo. I don't know. I was not paying attention. I don't care. Sure. That one. That one. Sure. Okay, let me check. Okay, I actually check it there. Okay, that's a moose. Okay, let me start actually writing these down. We got like a bear. Okay, let me actually start writing this down. We got a notepad. House 1. Moose skull. Bear rug. I can do house 2. Not sure what that is.
You are not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't end up here.
How dare you! I'm trying to help out your family here. I'm trying to help out with probably like your old man or like your like your dad or your brother or someone there. Candles above the rooster. Candle above rooster. I need to see what kind of flowers he has. I didn't check. I can do that later. You both have a bear rug. You both have a moose skull. That is the same. Moose skull. Bear rug. Candle above rooster. Wolf pelt on the wall. Apparently we're playing fire logs. Flower wheel. Lower triangle thing. I know you have the other one there. Triangle thing. I can spot the difference today. Okay, what kind of flowers do you have? Assuming that's daisies. Okay, so I'm gonna narrow it down right. Daisies specifically. Daisy. I can note that. Alright. We'll have the roosters. Chickens, whatever they are.
Recently, one kid peed in my laundry because he
That's
overheard.
gross. I don't want to hear about that.
Juicier, the better.
Yeah, we're going back to Gojo's place. Badger pelt. You have badger pelt on the wall. both have fire logs. You both have the same. You both have some kind of white pelt on the wall. I'm not sure what it is, but don't look like a wolf to me. Shelving was something that was mentioned. One shelf. Bird above door. One shelf with pot. Bird above door.
Nobody makes better toy swords than me.
Nobody makes better toy swords than me. Good for you. You have a squirrel above yours. One shelf with pot lower. I believe that one was higher, actually. Squirrel above door.
Reminds me how much still needs to be done before winter.
He has the attic. Do you have an attic? If you don't have an attic, I'm going to note that as well. You do. Oh no, you actually look about the same. Never mind. I might be actually questioning it there. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's talk. You both have skulls that are the same, I think. He's got Daisy. I don't know what flower he's got. Goat fur, okay. Rugs on the floor are the same. His candles are in the same way. On the wall you've got badger fur, and he's got wolf fur above the bed. Badger fur, wolf fur. Oh, okay, which ones does he have? You got badger fur and he's got wolf fur. I'm gonna have to do better to notice that. He's got a dove. You've got a dove. He's got a squirrel. I think so. Let me look again. Oh, I'm really gonna need to start noting. Okay. Moose. He does not have a shelf under the window. Okay. Bed. That is goat by bed. Goat by bed. Goat pelt on wall by bed. Okay. Where's the badger pelt actually located? I just realized, where's the badger pelt located at? Wherever pelt is, right there. Sure. Badger by fire. Don't need to figure out the flowers. That's an issue. Chicories. Okay, he's got chicories. Chicories. This really turned into a quest to figure out what the exact tiny differences are. Do you know what plants you pardon? I need to figure out what plants you have. Wolf by fire. He does have a shelf by the window. Shelf below window. No shelf below window. Notch on the flowers. Wolf pelt by fire. And it's a goat by the bed. Alright, I need to figure out what type of flowers he has. That's the big one. I got a pot somewhere. And I'm the worst player of I Spy, clearly. Okay, we got... pots out front. I don't see any flowers with you.
641, 642. Oh, a snail. Wait.
Oh, a snail, what? That's the same. That's a deer. That is a deer. I'm looking that closer. That is absolutely a deer, not a moose. Still don't know what flowers you have. I can talk.
Hey!
Some people don't seem to age at all. Lucky bastards.
That one called for. Yeah, I don't see any with you. That's a big thing. I don't see any flowers with you. I mean, worst case scenario, I can guess. Yeah, that's definitely a different skull. That's a moose. Just an animal. You don't have a shelf there. Let's try again. Where'd he go? Okay, you've got a moose skull. He's got a deer skull. You've got a moose skull. You've got chicory. So he's got to have daisies then, because that's the only one with chicory. Rugs on the floor are the same. Candles are placed in the same way. Got badger fur, and he's got wolf fur above the bed. What did I say specifically it was? Badger by fire, wolf pelt by fire, so that's badger fur and fire. We've got dove, he's got squirrel. He has a shelf under his window. Okay, you've got the moose skull. Chicory. Gotta be the same. The fire. Dove. What are the differences I'm missing? I'm missing something. Candle. One candle. Badger. You know what? Let's say he's got the moose. That's true. Let's do that backwards. I don't know. Maybe I got it backwards. I don't know. It's both. Sure. 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 I don't know. What was this? This is a bear. Badger. Rooster. What am I missing? Oh, this is actually starting to irritate me a little bit because I'm not sure what I'm missing. See, I get chicories right there. That's a house. I've got to be missing something. It's a bear pelt, right? I'm not crazy. It's got to be a bear pelt. Okay, you've got chicories. He's got to have daisies then. Even if I can't see them, he's got to have them. It's a wolf. That is a bear. It's a pot. I almost am tempted to just pull out a photo thing and just take photos of it. Just because I can note down what there is. I'm not getting off this until I figure it out at this point. There's gonna be something I'm fumbling. That's moose. Okay. Definitely a moose skull. You've got chicory. Rugs on the floor are the same. Sure. No, that's a badger. I got that one backwards. That's what it was. Try again. That. What? Okay, hang on. Okay. Skulls. I have those mentioned. You got a deer skull. Armor skull. You probably got chicories. I've got to say that because the fact of I don't know what you have otherwise. Bear rug. Sure, I don't know. Yes. Got a dove and he's got a squirrel and then he's got a shelf under his window. What do I have? Okay, I have to be getting something wrong here. Badger. Moose. One shelf. You have one shelf less. That candle's right there. It is in line with the pelt. We both have roosters. He's gotta have.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That's squirrel. Rooster. Shelf. That's the same. What am I overthinking here? There's gotta be some. It's probably the flowers. I don't know where the flowers are on him. That's the problem. It'd be like if I could talk to him and be like, hey, question for you. Job does he have?
Courage. You'll find a
Sorry.
wife.
I've got it.
Recently, one kid peed in my lawn.
I don't care about the one kid that peed.
Look at all these yellow leaves. They're everywhere.
He's got a deer skull. You've got a moose skull. Sure. Let's try this. These are the same. That. Over the door, and he's got a squirrel. He's a shelf under his window. Fine, do it again. 2. Oh, let's do that. 4 is the same. Counts are placed in the same way. Boom, boom, boom. Bed for the fire. It's gotta be by the fire, it's gonna count. The fire. Move the door. Fine. Got that. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I had the flowers wrong. That was the issue. Press here. 5. So we better buzz off and talk to him again. Okay, it was. I didn't have the right type of flowers. That's what the issue was. Okay.
Appreciate the value
I had
of
everything else correct. Where is he? He's over here. He's like a miner. Oh, he's over in the water. Yes, he is a miner. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to figure this out. You wouldn't accept any other answer, apparently, except the fact I got the wrong type of flowers. I couldn't find his flowers on your flowers. That's all you know. Shoes. Suspicious. That's been chopped. We've done. I'm gonna pickaxe. You're younger. So that guy's true, I know, but some advice. Oh no, I'll never do that. Okay, we got it then. Oh, that was painful. That was painful. I'm sorry, after such a drag of me trying to go ahead and guess and staring at the walls for a while. Oh my goodness. Let me delete this thing real quick. I had everything except for the right type of flowers. To that point, I mean, to be fair, if that was the one thing I didn't know the answer to, eventually I was gonna get it, right? Probability says. But even still, ugh. I don't like the fact that I basically had to brute force it at the end, knowing I had all of them except for that one detail. I feel bad a little bit. Because, like, it feels almost like cheating. I think besides the meat. Nice. Shovel. Try 10 or 10. Not bad. Good enough. I can get some water in a second. Here we go. Yeah, no, I'm Ugh. Trying to figure that out. Spend half an hour trying to figure that out. I feel like. But it's done. Alright. Have I gone to this house? I don't know if I have. Oh yeah, we're getting lightning outside now. It's getting real stormy. Not like that's an issue for me. I don't mind it being a little stormy out. How hot it's been recently, honestly, it's a welcome addition. Get some stuff here just to make sure I can actually see. Got a whole chunk of salt. A lot of coins. Clay jugs. Wonder what happened to this house. We get back ramp to take care of everyone's stuff too. We're going to Piastovia. Actually, we're gonna head back home, I think. We'll head back home for now. We could head over to Piastovia in the morning. Where I can talk to the migrants at night. See about trying to get them all taken care of and figure out which one's gonna be good. And if I don't get one here, I'll just take whatever one doesn't have an affinity towards, or doesn't have an affinity towards, doesn't have a hatred towards the topic. Because at that point we can just work around that. You know, I would prefer we don't take a 2 if possible and get a 3. But if there are no 3s and there's only 2s, we take what we can get. If a 2's the best we can get, a 2's the best we can get. I don't know if I've been to this one or not, I don't remember. Logarithm. I don't know. That's math. Logarithmic functions. It's math. So I probably got this one already, considering it's on the way over. I probably did. Hello, Mr. Vox. Okay. I know the bear's over there. I really don't want to mess with the bear right now. Have I gotten this? I think I have, clearly. Unless it's right here. No, haven't. There's 2 stones inside here? That's weirdly specific. Okay. I'm bringing stones to the market, boys. Don't see anything else in there. Oh yeah, it's started raining already. You could just see the whole, everything de-stumped, treat everything's just gone. It's kind of funny in a way. Alright, let me make sure this house has... Not good. I was gonna say you're good, but we need more meat than you. Alright. How much do we have in this one? That's enough. Go check these people. Anyone need water? You're fine on meat. I'll add a couple pieces of meat to yours though. Way too fine. of 10. You need more food for sure. So I can just take the mushrooms and eat them. You know, it wouldn't be the best, but I can at least work around it. Also that. The earth, careful miner. Mule. I don't care about mule right now. Clay pits is cool. I think I'd rather just have slower durability loss of pickaxe and shovels. Additional. No, that is. I didn't get any points. Okay. No, that's survival. I'm looking at extraction. That explains why. I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. More health. Okay. This one's easy. 20% slower loss of food and water means I need to eat and drink less, which means I don't need to worry as much. That's actually really, really solid right now, considering everything. Oh, I forgot to check the Hunter's Lodge we have in here. 17. That's a good amount of food for a bit. It's enough to give someone a good amount of. That's literally enough for everyone to get food. You get that much. You need anything? I'll just give you the remainder of what I have. 15. I'll come back and cook up the rest in a second. I don't care if it's like half toxic and will kill me in 2 of them. I can deal with waiting a little bit. For a bunch of mushrooms. Those are technically still edible. I'm debating if I should put down a field. Honestly, I might. You know what I might do? I might just put down a field. Field, farm field. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, let me put my stuff in the storage first. There's a whole bunch of stuff I do want to keep. Like all this. This I don't mind selling. Now this is going to stay, this is going to stay, the other 2 can go. I'm going to keep the potions on me. Salt's going in here. Straw. Tin. Sell off most of the stone. I can keep the iron ore. This will all be useful. Worst case, I can just eat the salted meat if I need to. Or not to, but nice. Roast a little bit. Alright. Put the rest of the meat in that we need for you. We can head over to the migrant camp. Mouse roll. Sorry about that. Camera getting flipping around a little bit. 15. Alright, everyone's taken care of now. Any water icons that people need, I can just get the water for them later. I know they're smart enough to put the buckets back, so I can always just check later if I see someone missing a bucket, or I see a bucket with damage in it. Oh. Perfect timing. go in the side way. Well, because I know I have a trap set up somewhere. I don't remember where it is. I'd actually like to collect that trap, because I'm sure there's something probably in it by now. Might be across the water, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. If there's ever going to be a time for it, it will be there. Place for it. I do remember, yep, bird trap. For all those stupid pigeons. I need you to hunt down a bunch of pigeons from me. Oh, that's fine. I'll just build another one. I can go check it on the way home. Very possible it might be filled already. In that case. Get a little bit of bird. Trap set up. Everyone's gonna be eating good. We got meat. I mean, it's not like it's a ton of meat, but I mean, you take what you can get, right? Stand up a little bit closer. Darn. And it zoomed into the abyss. Go figure.
How do you do?
Hello, good sir. Any bandits? Oh yeah, good fellas, good fellas, good. You want to give me some beer and fish meat? Wow. Lord. What's house?
See you around.
Huh. I believe since he's specifically an event villager, I believe he's going to be a lot better. Yeah, look at that. Diplomacy 5, survival, or yeah, he's really bad at everything else. But like, I don't actually mind having him. He is really good. Especially if I can get like a fish going for him. Some fish going. He's not going to be happy with working that, and it's not going to be worth putting. But I could see about trying to get him a house built close to. Do I have the ability to build a fishing shack? Please tell me I do. Oh, I'm just under enough to get a fishing hut. If I can get a fishing hut for him, it'd be perfect. Alternatively, I could get him like an herbalist's hut, right? Something like that. Just, I think I'd rather just have him go be a fishing hut, because I can get fish off of him then. And he'd actually be really useful. Now, what's the easiest way to build survival? Survival. Surviving and gathering. Technology points. Extracting activities and building structures. Hunting animals, setting traps, and fishing. Okay, so we need to hunt animals, set traps, fish. That's very possible to do. I can set him down to 5 for a moment until he's comfortable. I don't mind waiting a day or two for him. case like before where they got stuck? If they do, I'm gonna abuse that. Because yeah, no, there was no way that someone normally spawned there. As I said, he's gonna be a good guy to have, considering, as I said, he's an event one. Which means, objectively speaking, he's just gonna be far better than a regular villager would be. Like, as I said, Diplomacy 6 and Survival 5. Survival isn't his best one, but it's still there. It's still really, really good. I'll take all these stones. I'm not gonna be using them, but like I can sell them. Do again. Check. Oh, hunt animals, set traps in there. Okay. Fish. All right, that's fine. If I can find like a rabbit or something, that'd be perfect. Speak of the devil. How much does that give? 940. 90. I can get a couple points off of that. Okay, so that's like 9, 10 rabbits. What else that gives me more? That gives me a little bit more. So it's like, yeah, 8. 8 rabbits. Alright. Let me find where I am. Just run back the opposite way. Go set up the trap again if it's got something in it. Oh geez, big thunder. Wonder how much of it audible over mic. Hopefully not a ton. Oh. Mind losing like 1 or 2 of them. Also, there's a huge thing of fish right there. There's a whole thing right there. I might take advantage of that. I'm gonna use it. The throwing stone cool, if not. Okay, we can grab it. Awesome. Get all that fish meat in there, we can cook that up. Cherry wine fishing spear. Iron knife. Salted fish meat. Ooh. Looking good on this one now. Sorry to buy too. No, which way would be? Maybe this way for the bird. You can check the bird. So let's check the wild animals in the area first. Make sure there's still some in the area. Production. Animals. Yeah, there's still rabbits down there. There's the village. Deers, rabbits. Okay, right, dealing with the deer, so rabbit's the best situation here I can get. Skin the rabbit. Get a little bit more, plus some extra meat, we need that anyway. And the fur I can use. And a couple spare axes on me. Oh, that works. But first of all, where's that trap I set? I have one somewhere. But I can't see it from it's a label. Frustrates the heck out of me. I'm pretty sure it's here, right? Oh well. Yep, rock trap, here we go. That wasn't close enough. Alright. No. One of the things I've been hearing about going on, like, everyone's been talking recently about Visa and MasterCard. But I'm like, if I had more money, personally, I'd just go ahead and be like, okay, I'm gonna do my own credit card business myself. I'll just start a credit card. Figure out all the goodies for that. Get a credit card going. Buy gamers for gamers type thing. I don't know, $1 million idea right there. Find a spot nearby that I could set up a house to fish at. Let me see what fish you are. There's ducks. There's fish over here. I guess I could have it set to like. Would have to be back further, but it's like the one spot, one disadvantage. I really don't have anything that's a good like fishing spot. Closer to like right here. So kind of set up there. And this area isn't gonna help me, so I'm gonna have to set up back further. So I guess I'll go that way. I should just marked it. Oh well. Too late, too late. I think it still will be close enough to the point where I'm going to probably end up having to deforest this entire area anyway eventually. So at that point, doesn't really matter. It just means that that fishing area is going to be a little bit further from everyone else for a bit. He just lives on the outskirts of town. You don't reject him, it's just easier for him to live right where he works. Why do you think we have everyone set up closer to there? To the hunting lodges for all the hunters and whatnot. We don't like him. It's more just we need him to build, we need him to be right where his house would be. Well, actually, make a fishing hut up first, because I can just get that. Production. Kitchen. Fishing hut. Must be placed in water. I guess if I don't know if it needs to be placed in water. Needs to be placed in water. I'm gonna Google this real quick. No. Doesn't have to be on a fish spawn point. Lake or river shore will work. And okay. You have to go, bye. Take care, Munchkin. You have a good one. Alright, so I can't actually make this closer to home, though. That's fine. That's even better. I thought I needed to have it closer to a fish spawn. Okay, that's fine. That's even better. Let's go work around that. We can work with that. Worst case, I can just slap another house, like right nearby. Be like, hey, I'll get a new neighbor. He works in the fishery. Alright, buildings. Survival fishing hut. I don't want this to look. How would it look? Okay, so we have a pier that you'd go fishing out of. So if I have this set to like right here, then I can go, okay, I can set it like that. Okay, where is, first of all, okay, so we do like right here. That'll be a good spot. Alright, let's get this built. Yeah, ironically kind of brightened up a little bit right now. That doesn't matter, it's still going. Oh, I got a good amount of logs too, actually. That's quite nice. Plenty of goodies. I mean, as I said, we can build them another house afterwards. That's a little bit closer. And I'll just transfer all of his stuff over to that, like his bucket and everything there. That way I don't have to put another bucket that's like half consumed for someone else. I'll get a new one over. I don't... Okay, so that's not... Man. That's not close enough. Okay, so I'm barely out of range for some of this. That's what that means. Okay. A little bit annoying, but nothing we can't work with. Oops. Gonna try to get everything I can while I'm in range. I realized it was gonna be a little bit out of range. I would have moved it a little bit closer, but oh well. I want to know how close I have. Okay, so I don't think I have that. I don't have it there. Do I have it into here? Yes. Does mean that I don't have. Okay, I have it like right here. Like I have the very corner of it that goes into. Okay. So it's still technically doable for the most part. Worst case, I might need a little bit of resources to pull out. But all the hardest stuff is good. That's all taken care of. Actually be able to get. Okay, so that I'm definitely gonna need. I can go collect the straw. I'm just gonna pull out a couple logs. I'm gonna need to get it out anyway. That's storage. I ran past the storage. Good job, me. I expect at some point I'm probably gonna undo my house and upgrade it once I have better house available. But it is what it is. Alright, let me get. I do have a free bucket I can use. It's true. is wooden wattle. Limestone. Insulating stone walls. Alright, that's not the biggest importance right now. Alright, logs. Log. This is free. These houses will be closer, so I don't have to worry about any excess being an issue. I can just collect the straw that's nearby if I really need straw. Okay, I just need 16 straw. I'll just do right here. Numbers. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow, to be honest with you. Might just try and see about getting that game up and running again. Might test. I know there's an update for Dead by Daylight, which, if it's as janky as people are saying that it'll be, I'll probably just stick with Phasma for this week. Otherwise, I'll probably put up a poll. Be like, hey, what do y'all want to see more? I am a creature of habit. Excellent. I can send our boy over. First of all, I can get the, okay, I was gonna say we can do that. I need fishing spears, that's the problem. 20%. Actually, we don't need to do that because I can just gut the fish in there. Right, I can just gut the fish in there. The drying rack. I can make dried fish meat. Yeah, workbench. We can just make fish meat from that. That's the thing. We can just catch the fish. That does. I don't have to do anything else then. Technology points. Yes, good. I don't really care right now. I don't have the concerns to. I don't have the issue to. I don't have the means to. You will become my fisherman boyo. You will like it because you quite like it. Yes, I'll be making a good amount of fish from you as well. Right, so assign you here. Excellent. You have high survival. You'd be perfect for being a merchant. We don't need a merchant right now. If we do, I'm probably gonna put you on merchant duty. Management. Fishing hut. Open details. System management. Annual management. Pike. I can make pike. Is pike? Okay, I need. How much do I need for exactly one fish? Roach is the easiest fish, so we're probably gonna be needing more of those, to be honest. More most efficient thing to do. Look at that. I'll keep one on that. I'll just pump the rest into. Maybe 6.5 per day. like, unless pike gives me a whole bunch, but as I said, we'll see. I need fishing spears. That's the biggest part now. If I need to, I'll go run over to some of the villages. So I can do that. I have 3 fishing spears. You get all 3 of them. I'm glad I actually have them right now. That's perfect for what we need. Hello, kind sir. You may have thy fishing spear. Where is it? Thy spear of fishing. Where is it? Did I put it back? Was it in my inventory and I put it back? I probably did that. God, do I wish I had the ability to type in what I wanted and have it show up. Alright, fishing spear, fishing spear. Okay, no, I do have it in my inventory. I'm just blind. It's below the fish meat. I don't know how I missed that then. Okay, we got 4 of them. I'll be covered for a while then. I'll have to go pick some up though, and I know they're probably not the cheapest. But it does mean everyone else will be comfortably eating for a while. They have like what? 20 uses? I think it's like what, 1 per? That's 80 fish. I'm using that house, which is probably not as good for him to be up there. Alright, go and eat some questionable quality mushrooms. You know how we do things. I'll probably end up just selling off the milky cap or whatever they are. Caps. I'll sell off. You can work around it. We'll also just have to go ahead and get a whole bunch of pick that up. Water. And I'll throw away the meat that I know is like the good meat. Get rid of the fly agarics as well. This is going into here. This is going into here. That and that. Just keep the straw on me, because I need it. Alright. Let's head out. Head out. Actually, let's get out. No, let's get this guy's house started first. That's probably better. I'll put all these mushrooms right now too, while they're still good. Well, it's still easy for me too. Alright. These are just abundant. Which means I don't have to eat a whole bunch of meat. I mean, it's more food for everyone else. I mean, that's 50. Yeah, that covers me for a lot. It's definitely better than living on the road, but not much. Well, you literally have just gotten here. Are you even happy? You're only like 25% happy. You're not happy. No, you've not learned to embrace life here yet. You know, you got a job that you like. You're getting plenty of food and water. There's a dead doe here. I'm assuming a wolf probably got it. Because I know I didn't kill it. What am I skinning it with? Alright, well. Go. Drink up. Alright. Oh, good stuff. I picked the wrong one. Good stuff. I mean, we got plenty of stuff. We can buy some fishing spears. We can... and we can trade out some stones and some other junk we have. And so we got the guy that was just vibing right here. We got really lucky, honestly, that he spawned right here. I would never have noticed him otherwise. Because, yeah, normally they don't spawn by villages for context. They usually spawn out in, like, the wilderness from the guys that I've seen. I've seen a couple of them. They usually spawn somewhere in the wilderness, little camp there. It's like, I don't even care how old this guy is. He could be 30 years old. And I'm still gonna keep him. I need 11 wooden hose. I can definitely do that. Hunt 6 rabbits. Hunting 6 rabbits is very easy to do. Because I know I can go ahead and whack the rabbits easily. How much do I need for hose, though, is the problem. I need 1 log, so I would need 55 sticks and 11 logs.
Hello. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, you can do so. You can have all my feathers that I have on me. You can have that, 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 that. All of these, like a ton of these, because I don't need them. Keep the fur, because I need those for winter. This, this. These, I don't really use them that much, so it's fine. These. 50 bludgeoning damage is pretty good, though. These.
I hope our king is going to reign as long as possible. But usually...
I hope he is if he's a good king. If he's an awful king, I hope he dies. I know, I can't say those things. I don't care. I'm unhinged, and I'm willing to admit it. Work. This is a food guy, so he's not gonna have what I need.
Have a good day.
How can I help you? Whatever you
give
need,
me
I
money.
got it.
You don't have what I need.
Have a good day.
Sir.
How do you do? Best goods in the realm.
Good, I need some of these goods then. Bag during spring. Bars, cabbage, spring or summer, spring or winter. I can take a little bit of cabbage seeds right now. I'll take like 25. Do I have limestone with you? No. Logs. Baskets, logs. Don't have any limestone by the looks of it. You do. Like all of it. Prep. What else do I need? Carrot seeds are gonna help me. Cherries, good. Oh, you don't have what I need. I'm still a child, no one's. Keep looking at cave. No, why are you freaking out?
See you around.
I'm not interested in your daughter. I'm trying to be weird.
Who's ill?
Oh, hi. No,
Be good. And if you can be good, be careful.
Fair enough. Where do I need to go for what I was looking for? I was looking specifically for... I'll hunt the rabbits. I'll get the stuff that I need to. I guess hunt the rabbits. Rabbit season. Where's rabbits at? Rabbit season. This way. I know rabbits are really slow in comparison to a bunch of other animals, so I can just outrun them. More importantly, it's a Dynasty reputation. So let's find the rabbit locations. Okay, it's just further up this way. Basically. Going to give these rabbits sarcoidosis. I don't know how, but I will. I would hope it wasn't so dark. I actually can see these rabbits a lot better. Guess that's the one advantage that they do have. Small and annoying. Okay, let me think about where I know these actually spawn. I know a whole bunch spawn down there, because that's where I usually made my village previously. Let's go down there, because I know I'll be able to at least get a couple. And that means we can worry about getting everything taken care of then. I believe the bird trap is also somewhere around here. I'm on the right side, but I think I am. Maybe it's not this one. Maybe it's further down. Maybe further down. Yeah, there it is. Arm. Go this way, so look at rabbits down here, yeah. Rabbits, rabbits. Lots of rabbits. Still can't believe those random doe that was there, because I know I definitely didn't hunt that thing. I always remember doing so. It's because they're really fast. Like, I need throwing spears like a crossbow or something. I turn up the game for this thing. No graphics. Brightness. We're gonna zoom this up to the brightness for right now. Change it back we can close to daytime or the end of stream, whichever comes first. I can actually see. It's not perfect, but it works. Get around all the darkness by just making it brighter. That's gonna hurt my eyes. One. More rabbits. More rabbits. Oh god, this is gonna be a flashbang and a half. Alright. Anything I still need? Got that. Nothing that I missed. Rabbit. And got it. I think I'm using my iron knife I'm not happy about, but I don't know what we can do. There's a third rabbit. And a fourth one I know to buy too. We're halfway done already. Plus this rabbits give me a bunch of fur, give me a bunch of meat. Like, I'm honestly quite happy with needing to kill a bunch of them. Actually, I'm gonna start collecting stones again because I don't have a ton of stones now. We're building another house soon. But hey, at least every single one of these is going to someone that I know is going to need that house. Like, even if I don't get that next house, or it's currently not going to be in use, for a hunter, I know I can at least keep them up soon. Apple wine's pretty good. Yeah, but thought I heard a bear for a moment. So we're dead silent. It's like Thankfully, I'm just crazy. Actually, it's not thankful at all. No, it's probably just the combination of sounds made it sound like it was a bear. Oops. No, it's not a rabbit. Rabbit's still in the other area. We go back a little bit, we can get more. We just need to look for a couple more. We just need 2 more. There's definitely there, but there's one. One more. Alright, one more, and then we got this taken care of. Alright, where is this last rabbit. Did I get everything in this area? Yes, so I need to go up further. Otherwise, there's no more rabbits that spawn. I'll gladly take more stone. Just for houses now. Got like all the throwing stones I need for a while. Yeah, it's fine. I got like 26. That's like fine. Oh. I'm missing. There we go. Sure, Derwin will be quite happy about that. And we got a whole bunch of meat in the process. Like 10 meat, like 10 fur. So definitely don't complain about that. I mean, free is free. At that point, though, we're gonna need a bunch of sticks. Whoa. Uh-oh. I'm gonna end off stream here, I think, considering the game's bugging out. Sorry about that, halflings. I'll see what I can do to fix it, make sure everything's caught up. In the meantime, take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.